last week, after me moaning big time about digital prices, I actually got gifted some money from Microsoft for registering my phone.
The only person on the planet I know that got it. I can get the voucher, but no, I'm on the wrong network.
So I ended up buying 3 digital titles, which were surprising for me.
What console did you buy them on?
They're for the Xbox One.
Oh, jolly.
Yeah.
What titles did you get there, dear chap?
Yeah, they seem to have been. One was I got to think Outlast, which I kind of think is like how Alien Isolation is going to be. It's
very
really
good. I was around his house watching him play it the other day, and shit yourself scared. Yes, I should be playing that. You'll get that when it comes to disco.
Put it on surround sound. Sit there in a darkened room.
Yeah, not during the day. I watched him play it during the day, so the atmosphere wasn't quite right, was it?
No, but there was that one part I just had to do because it was frustrating.
Mm.
And basically, there's parts in the game where you're walking around in total darkness and relying on your night vision camcorder to see where you're going, and lots of jump scares and.
Make sure you find batteries everywhere.
Yes, you run out of AA batteries.
Yeah, it's definitely on my to-get list, that's for sure. But not at full price.
$11.99. You're not going to argue.
Yes, but my shelves are massive games.
Yeah, it's a horror game. You won't get on with it.
Yeah.
You never get on with scary horror jump games
Love
ever.
horror games.
Yeah, but you ever finish them? Proper jump games, proper jump
Dead
scare
Space.
games.
No, that's not compared to Outlast. Trust me.
Will we see?
Things like Siren and stuff like that. You're like, oh, I couldn't play with it.
Oh yeah. I played the first 3
Anxiety.
Second digital title I bought was a game called Contrast. I don't know if you've ever played that at all or seen that or anything.
He was playing it from around the other day.
It's really good because you have to. You're like an imaginative character where you can shift in between light and shadow, and it's really good. Lots of puzzle solving, but.
Shadows of Mordor coming up by the sounds of it.
And the third title, which I thought was absolutely fantastic, is
You can see him thinking as he goes along.
Yeah.
What's
Right,
it called? What's it called? What's it called?
Valiant Hearts.
Oh, right, he did know.
Yes.
I
Valiant
want
Hearts.
that. I want that.
It's basically set in World War One, and it's a story of a family that are separated. One goes off to the German side, one is conscripted into the French army, and it's a story of how they get together and defeat the boss. It's kind of like a side-scrolling puzzle-solving thing. Really, really good. Looks amazing to play.
Made in the Rayman engine, of course.
Yeah, it's a lot like my favourite game, Brothers. It's it's no kind of language in it. It's all kind of pictures.
Do you think you like Brothers so much because you never had one?
Yeah. Right, on to my next pickup.
On to Sony.
Yes, Sony. Yes. Thank you to Cliff. Managed to pick this up. Really good. We have a basic PSP, which I've actually
1001, isn't it?
something like
Is
that.
it 1000 or 2000?
2000.
It's for 2000 to me.
2000. It's like a slim. So a PSP.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I've really got back into like the mobile gaming kind of thing. What with the DS last month and now the PSP this month, it's really good. So I can play on this where my kids can watch TV and I don't get moaned at for playing on the game. So
Toilet.
yeah, bathroom, car, anywhere really. So I'm really happy with that and picked that up. And then I was in Ramspec.
Picked it up, now it's fallen down.
Now I have a broken PSP. Yes.
I want you to tell them the story about what you did with this the day you got it as well.
I picked up this lovely PSP Go. Absolutely beautiful. I've never had one before. I've had a PSP before, but never a PSP Go. Really, really nice. So it's really plasticky though. You ever played
Really
it?
cheap feeling.
It's cheap, yeah.
Really light and cheap feeling.
When I picked it up, it looks beautiful, and I picked it up, and like, oh, it's
Yeah.
creaky, horrible. But what the hell? It was good. And I brought it home, and I put it down, and for some fucking reason, unbeknownst to me, I put a nice scratch across the screen.
I heard about this by many messages. Say, "Oh, pissed off! I'm really pissed off." Guess
Yeah.
what I've done?
I bought a screen protector, hoping it kind of works, blocks out the scratch. But hey, what the hell?
I screen protect the fuck out of everything I do.
A bitch to put on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real bitch to get the bubbles out.
Yeah.
that's why I get fucking Sherry to do it because anxiety and that's.
I almost threw this across the room twice.
Yeah.
And then Sam said, I'll put it on. So she put it on really well, but it was like, it comes like with a back cover, then you
Yeah.
and you got the
Slightly
front
over.
cover. It was the front cover she put on. I said, there's a tab there, look. What do you mean? Look, you take that off, that's the front cover. Oh, fucking hell! I spent 40 minutes doing that.
But it looked good there, so you got good practice now. There's the screen.
Yeah, I've done it myself at the end of the day. I've done it with lots of patience, and that's like £2 for like 10 screen protectors. I was
Screen
really.
protectors are dirt cheap, especially for the phones. I never bought a screen protector back because it scratched the fuck when I bought it, and I bought it cheap. So
Oh, a little clock. I've just realised you have a little clock when you put it down. That's really cool.
simple things.
Yeah. It's nice it's all got inbuilt memory, 16 gigs,
Yeah.
which I was really shocked about.
Yeah.
I thought everything had to come on you had to buy
No, it's 16 gig basic on that, and you can fit another 16 gig
Yeah.
into it. That's it.
I've not played this on the PSP. I don't know what it's like, but it's Medal of Honor.
That's one of the cheap ones I picked up.
Yes.
First person games on the PSP are okay, but I still find them awkward. I mean,
It needs
It's
that
using
second
these,
thumbstick.
isn't
It
it?
needs the second thumbstick.
I think the Vita is better, but once again, it's just I still
Yeah.
find it very awkward. Yeah, Medal of Honor game is pretty cool, but I know nothing about PSP.
No, I shall play that when I'm mentally around it.
Have a picture.
This is virtually unplayable.
I can see the
Unplayable.
side of the case. Did you say unplayable?
Unplayable, yes.
Well,
Unplayable.
when you play it on the thing, it's always like 2 thumbsticks, isn't it?
Yeah,
you actually
yeah,
use thumbstick
yeah,
controls rather than the buttons. So
It's, even no matter what camera angle you put it at, it was like horrible, but it was cheap, and I was like, so it goes along with the collection.
It was cheap. He was cheap. So he bent over, earned his money to pay for it, and bought it.
As you were saying about the Romans. Wipeout. It's Wipeout. Yes. I played it on PSP. I
It's
don't
cool.
know anything else.
Very
apart
cool
from
game.
these.
Very cool game. I have that in a non-platinum hits version.
yes.
But I can take what I can get.
Same here. I don't have platinum hits either because it's nasty.
Next one, we got Tekken Dark Resurrection. I've not played this Tekken game on there because I've been.
Platinum again.
Yeah,
Yes, but
isn't
I
it,
take what I can get.
isn't it version of number 5, cut down version of number
So
5.
tell me, I must
No,
be
no, it's the other way
so
around. It's the other way
uninformed.
around. It's an extended version of number
Alright, so
5.
the extended version of number 5.
I must
Yeah.
be so informed what's wrong with platinum versions, apart from the cover.
The nasty cases.
The nasty
Yes, but to me, the
cases.
amount that matters is the game.
And it's
Cases.
practicing a nasty case.
I don't give a flying fuck. It plays on my machine. Anyway, that's Tekken. I've not played that. Now, I played this, I've been playing this to death on the PSP. I absolutely love it. Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah. And I
Absolutely
do find the timings out a little bit on the PSP version.
I actually got on better
Yeah.
with this than I
Yeah.
did with the PlayStation.
Oh, right.
Maybe
I
it's
was
just
the
me.
same. I
Yeah.
was the same. I'm ever so slightly. Can't quite get there. Whereas
Yeah.
on the PlayStation, where
Yeah.
you hit it to a T.
On reverse on this, this I can play much better. Now I've got the Lumines.
Luminaries.
Yeah.
I could try and play like Tetris and it's not.
You
No.
have to retrain your brain to play
Yes,
that.
I
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of fit them in, expect it to disappear, and it doesn't. I'm like,
First time I played
"Ah."
that was when it comes to Xbox Live, and we all saw the Madonna video in the background. Of course, we never got the music videos in the background. But I bought that on launch, and because I bought it on launch and it was expensive, they gave us like loads of free packs because they reduced the price. Really cool puzzle game, but you really do have to train. Once you've retrained your
Yeah.
brain to play it and understand what you're doing, if I put it on now, I wouldn't have a fucking clue what to do. I
Yeah,
played
same
it
here.
loads.
Same here. When I was
played
playing
loads.
it, I can remember how to do it.
Yeah.
I did
You
quite
have
well.
to do it in blocks.
Yeah.
Just
You know,
looking at it, I'm like,
squares.
how does it play?
You know, like you imagine Tetris, you know, you have the bits come down. You
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
create a line on the bottom,
Yeah.
it disappear and it drops down.
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
it has to be blocks.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I went straight from playing the DS version of Tetris to this,
Yeah.
and it was like, get confused. Lots of swearing and fused, coming afterwards, but there we go. FIFA 9.
It's a football game.
Yeah.
It's FIFA.
This
quite
is one I
annoying.
picked up for me as well. Isn't it?
Yeah, Crazy Taxi. We love Crazy Taxi. Fair War.
Even if it doesn't have the music in it, but it's
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi 1 and 2 basically.
The games, and so what made the Crazy Taxi was, apart from the gameplay in the original, was just the fact that it was licensed to fuck. Music, KFC, McDonald's, everything was in there, wasn't it? Not anymore.
I shall get around to playing that in the goodness of time.
And don't play the new stupid mobile version, iOS version. There, crap.
I actually quite enjoyed playing this.
It's really good.
Ridge Racer.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
I played Ridge Racer Unbound for a little while on 360. And that was
That's like Burnout, like that game's like Burnout. It's nothing like Ridge Racer.
it's so hard.
Yeah, it's nothing
It's
like
so
Ridge
hard.
Racer though. It's more like Burnout.
Yeah.
That's
This is
proper
a
Ridge
really good
Racer.
update to the Ridge Racer
Yeah.
franchise.
You need to play that for the 3DS version.
Yeah, well, I haven't got 3DS.
Yeah, but you need to play that. It's really
Yeah.
good. I'll stick it on for you.
Yeah.
It's,
Another drone, you put this up really cheap for me. Thank you. LA Midnight Club LA Remix, whatever it's called. Yeah.
It's all right, but you got to navigate. And I can't stand games where you got to navigate.
No,
Yeah.
this is why I kind of like. It took me a while to get used to the Burnout when they changed Burnout.
Yeah,
from a
I
dedicated-
didn't like the navigating side of it. So.
Oh look, I've missed the arrows gone that way.
Paradise.
Shit, I have to
Yeah.
turn around.
Paradise.
Yeah.
Paradise. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll probably sit down and play it. But it's come on to my favourite game actually on the PSP at the moment.
Yes.
Outrun.
Very good game.
Really enjoyed this.
It links up with the PS2 version as well.
Yeah, unlock stuff as well.
Yeah.
PS2 version as well.
Yeah, it links up with
Um,
it.
And
So.
the PS2 version number 2, but not 2000.
But this is really good. Yeah. But this is really good. I'm really playing a lot of this at the moment. Really.
I always love Outrun. I mean, the update to that game I love. But I first played the update in the arcade, and then it was announced for the original Xbox and Outrun 2. I mean, 2000 is just like Outrun 2. More cars. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. What the only disappointment I had with that game is the fact that in Outrun 2 they gave us bits of track from Scud Race and some other games and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that stuff's not in there.
Yeah, and they took it out, and it's just like, oh, we'll give us stuff that we don't normally have. I mean, albeit it's only a quick blast through certain tracks, but
Yeah,
seeing
but there's still so much extra content in that though.
Yeah,
it's
there's loads,
ridiculous.
yeah.
You know.
It's nice that it can. You know, they've got it all fitting on the PSP disc.
Yeah.
It's really good to really enjoyable. So that's my main one I'm playing at the moment. This isn't for me. This is for my son because I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh and I hate the bloody thing and I don't understand how to play it. But I picked him up Yu-Gi-Oh Tag Force 2. It's a card-based game.
First one, and then nothing about them.
There's about 6 or 7 of them at the moment.
There's loads.
Massive, isn't it? It's a card. Yeah.
And it comes
It's
with
funny that it's actually a card based.
It's-
Game walks.
it's-
Game walks for cards.
Yeah.
It's bloody awful. I don't like it, but he has to behave himself, and I might let him on it for 10 minutes if he does his jobs properly. Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, which is. And the other thing I love my PSP for. I'm going to show you just very quickly because they're not game related, but hey, what the hell?
They're on game format disc, I suppose.
UMDs, which I love.
Can you hook your PSP up to your projector?
No, I haven't done it. I'm going to wait around to do it. I will do it. My favourite UMD actually at the
I'd
moment.
love to see the quality of that. It's like 80 inch.
It says on there,
Swears, isn't
DVD
it?
picture quality.
Ooh, awesome.
DVD.
Yeah.
But this, I actually really love. Sam watched this the other night when Sam was watching.
Your favourite program just keep messaging
Casualty.
you about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was watching Casualty, and she saves them all up and watches them in one go. So I sat there and ended up watching Alien, which it shouldn't be seen on a little screen, but what the hell, it was really good. So I've got that, and
You know, Alien's got me into the old Alien franchise.
Oh.
It's not Alien.
there's another game sneaked in there, which is Carbon, which is a carbon copy of every other racing game that I have on the PSP. And I want to see this.
FIFA Vendetta is amazing. I
haven't
love.
seen that
I
yet.
love.
I told him to get it last time.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, which one do I get?" No,
I
that
love
one.
FIFA
Yeah.
Vendetta.
I
It's-
will probably get around to watching this weekend.
jump.
How